On premiere night, I asked the house guests who among them would be tempted by revenge. Looks like we have a taker. Welcome to Big Brother.
Previously on Big Brother. After horsing around with Jason, Christmas got a broken foot in her stocking.
Oh my God!
Don't touch it, don't touch it.
I know my body so well, something's seriously wrong. Definitely tore some ligaments.
With the head of household on the line, Paul candy crushed the competition.
Yes! Yes, baby, what's up? Your boy won HOH. And guess what? That candy was pretty sweet. But revenge is gonna be even sweeter.
And he was targeting public enemy number 1.
I've got an A+ plan to get Cody out of this house.
So the bearded rocker recruited 2 pawns.
Let's do it. Here's my boy.
Yes.
I don't know why all these people have so much trust in me. Just kidding, I know why, because Cody screwed over everybody in this house.
At the nomination ceremony, Ramses revealed he was cursed.
The curse forces me to put myself on the block as a third nominee. I'm using this ceremony to nominate myself for eviction as a special third nominee.
With the cosplayer joining the pawns, Paul worried about his backdoor plan.
The only thing that could go wrong here is if Ramses wins the veto, pulls himself off, I am not allowed to replace the nominee.
After taking the ring of replacement in the den of temptation,
Accept this temptation and the ring of replacement will let you play in any one veto competition you choose this summer. I choose to accept this temptation.
Christmas put a voodoo curse on Jason, Jessica, and Cody, turning them into vetoes. Paul asked Ramses to throw the veto competition.
Either you throw the veto to somebody to pull themselves off so I can replace them with Cody, or you just sit there.
And after a battle around the world,
Hope this is right.
Ramses nearly won.
7 minutes 44 seconds.
What? My goal going into this competition was to freaking throw the competition. But that apparently didn't happen.
But it was the Friar of Friendship who was the fastest flyer.
You are the winner. Oh, well guess who has all the power this week? And Ramses, you came in second place after I told you to throw the comp. But coming in second place, that's definitely not throwing the comp.
At the veto meeting, the Miami native brought the heat.
I don't want to work with you. I want you out of this house, and if it wasn't for that golden apple, I would have been home, so I hope I see you hop your ass on out of here.
After the dust settled, Josh came down.
I've decided to use the power of veto on Josh.
And it was mission accomplished for Paul.
I know you wanted to battle it out with me, but I'm more of a checkmate kind of guy. So, Cody, hop on over, bud.
Tonight, Alex, Ramses, or Cody will be evicted. Plus, will Christmas be forced to leave the game?
It's up to me to decide whether I leave the game or have surgery and recover in the Big Brother house.
And the battle for power begins again. All this live on Big Brother.
Who wants meatballs for lunch? I bet you want them, huh?
Inside the Big Brother house, and after raging for weeks, the battle between Paul and Cody has come to a head. Having waged an unsuccessful rally to rid the house of Paul, Cody now finds himself firmly in his arch rival's crosshairs. But what nobody knows is that whomever walks out the front door tonight will join the other evicted house guests next week for a chance to get back into the game. I'll tell you more about the Battle Back Showdown episode a little later on. But first, Another veto played, another veto used. Another veto blows up the house.
Who wants meatballs for lunch? I bet you want them, huh? Meatballs and linguine for dinner, buddy. It's your last supper.
Coward. Hug and kiss that veto.
You're gonna call me a coward? You don't got better words?
A man-child. A victim.
Okay.
Gosh, what else?
Fool, loser, you're gonna hop your ass on out here. Hi, Julie. Who's gonna look like the biggest loser now? Who's gonna look like the victim? You fool.
Let's go outside.
And then you're gonna be like, hey, Christmas, when you rallied, you did all his dirty work. Oh, they're gonna pick you guys off one by one, and we're trying to give you guys a fair game at this shot. No, you were too scared to face them and compete against them, and then you still lie on me.
What are you even talking
I'm not
about?
gonna argue with
What
you.
are you? Then shut the f up if you don't want to argue then.
Perfect,
Don't
all
say
right.
I don't want to argue
I want
and
you
then
to have
sit
a
here
good
and
week
try to
because you're going
blast
home next
me.
week.
So literally go change your diaper and shut up. You're such a pawn on either side of the house and you don't see it, so you're doing
I'm a
everyone's
floater,
dirty
but
work
you're
right
going
now.
home next week. Perfect.
Baby, I can go home. I'm not scared, okay? But you're literally a pawn on both sides of the house and everyone's using you like
And
right
I'll own
now.
that, but if I go home, you're gonna go home before me.
Okay, so
Nice.
bring it then.
Veto.
Then bring it.
You look like a meatball. You look like a fool. You're gonna hop your ass on out of here. Who's gonna look like the biggest fool? You, buddy, not me.
Even though I'm on the block right now, I love it. This is literally a train wreck right in front of me, and I can't take my eyes off of it. The more they fight, the better it is for me. Who knew the block could be this fun?
I know how hard it is to curse this idiot out.
Relax.
Cody's been nothing but disrespectful towards me since day one, saying derogatory terms, running around with his smut face. This toad went from a power trip straight to the block, and guess what, Cody? Meatball, you're going home this week.
I put myself on the block as a third nominee, but I'm kind of at ease that Cody's next to me because I think he's a bigger target, and I'm positive he's gonna go home.
There's never a dull moment in this
You had
house.
some pretty good digs. Thanks for keeping you cool, buddy.
Yeah.
Respect. Thanks.
Yeah, same.
It seems like Paul is the only other alpha in this house that's willing to make big moves. I took the first shot. He took a shot back at me. I don't blame him at all. He's a competitor and he needed to take me out.
Hello? Can we get everybody in the living room?
It's been a real hard week, and I have to have a major surgery on my foot.
Everyone in the living room, Christmas has got news!
I genuinely do not like you. Let's just get this out of the way.
And now I have to make a big decision on whether or not I stay or go home.
House guests, as everyone knows, I broke my foot. I now have officially been told that I will need surgery. My surgery is scheduled for Wednesday. It's up to me to decide whether I leave the game or have surgery and recover in the Big Brother house. Should I choose to continue in the game, Big Brother will not be altering any competitions. That means there will be some competitions that I can compete and some competitions I cannot compete in. Knowing all of this, my decision is to continue to be the Queen of Perseverance and stay in the Big Brother house.
Christmas is touting her own perseverance. It's just, that's not perseverance to me. I'm not feeling sympathetic for her.
I just want to thank all of you guys for your support and your belief in my capability, and that you have continued to be compassionate and understanding.
I'm so glad that you're staying with us.
Thanks, I am too. Very, very blessed.
Cody's actions are distasteful and played out inconsiderate. Cody, when I first met you, I thought you were a respectable man. I mean, you're a Marine. It's one team, one fight. Fast forward to now, and I'm completely blown away about you. I guess I was wrong.
You made me cry.
Thanks for sticking around. I wanted to chat.
Yeah. Cody's not gonna beg for his life in this game, but my game is not over. So I need to try and mend fences with Christmas and show her that I'm not the enemy here. This conversation is hard for me to have with you because I'm coming from a position of weakness right now. You might believe that I had something to do or had any knowledge of you being nominated, and I did not. And that is the truth. Game-wise, I saw that you were going to take me and Cody out. So, did I campaign against you? Yes. Does that mean that I disliked who you were as a person? No. I don't really know where things changed personally between you and you've made my life here harder. And I think that you're a better person than playing the mean girl role.
Okay, so where do you want to start? I'll start from the beginning.
Yeah,
I'm here. I wanted to hear you through before I responded to anything. I honestly believe that you didn't have any influence on what was going on with Cody's decision. So, what turned for me is that I felt personally attacked.
I'm not trying to play this game in a dirty way. I really am not.
I gave you an opportunity. Give me an opportunity to respond.
Fine. I'm not trying to argue with you or be hostile with you. I'm sorry I interrupted. Please continue.
I broke my foot, and then when I came back, you and Cody didn't come back from downstairs to check on me.
I was the first person that saw you, Christmas.
Do you want me to finish, or do you just want to keep interrupting?
Christmas.
I took that as a personal attack.
I am not trying to be catty towards you. I am not trying to be vindictive to you. I'm literally just trying to live in the same house as you.
Okay, well then let's just live in the same house.
Oh man, Jessica. Your timing is really peculiar. She has her back pressed up against the wall, she's put herself in this position, and now she's doing whatever she can to pivot out of that position. I get it, I hear you, but I don't know, maybe you shouldn't call me a mean girl when you try to apologize.
You have some time to mend some relationships, and I promise to try to get past what happened, but I can't guarantee. So...
For the record, Christmas underwent successful surgery yesterday, and while she will return to the game, she has not been medically cleared to leave the hospital yet. However, she will join us live from her hospital room to cast her vote to evict later in the show. Up next, Cody may feel like a dead frog walking, but is there time to save his girls' game? Then, it's the live vote and eviction. Either Alex, Ramses, or Cody will leave the Big Brother house, but whoever is sent packing will immediately learn that they will get a shot to re-enter the game. Stay with us. On the block and possibly headed out the door, but Cody is determined to stir things up before he goes.
Oh my god, I'll help you. I got the door. Today is Dominique's birthday. I am super duper excited. I made her the best gluten-free cake. We don't have gifts, but we have each other, and that's enough.
Step this next level up.
I've had every punishment in the house poured onto me. I'm on slop, and I can't even do something as simple as eat a cake. And where I can go in the house is limited because we have to sit on lily pads all week. It's basically like every single comfort has just been stripped from me.
I'm looking at Jess. I feel really bad for her. Everything that she's had to go through in this game. I'm hoping she can pull it together, because at this point, all we can do is salvage her game.
Disappointed in myself, because you have faced all the collateral damage from my risks. I didn't take you into consideration at all when I took those risks. And it was selfish of me. I do regret it.
It's just getting harder and harder. I never thought it would be this hard.
Hey, sorry for being a jerk for the last few days.
I feel like I'm going home this week. I'm feeling pretty bad about the position I put Jessica in. I mean, she's down in the dumps, she's crying. The least I can do for Jess is set her up for success for the rest of the game. Good starting point for that. Dropping some names, dropping some bombs, stirring the pot a little bit.
I'm just a little confused on why there's so much direct animosity and disdain for me from you.
You want to know what caused you to play?
Yeah, I'd like to.
You're not going to believe me.
Well, let's try.
It wasn't blind. I didn't go into this decision by myself.
So what caused you putting me up?
Two people came to me. Mark and Dominique said put you up. Jess wasn't involved. Afterwards, when I put you up, Dominique then came up to me and she goes, I promise I'm going to keep Christmas here. So it's Mike. So did you just play me just to get me to put her up? I'm like blown away.
I thought you were putting up because I had a good relationship with Paul.
That is another reason. Yeah, absolutely. Even Paul, like back to our Paul, Mark knew about that from the start.
You let him know your agenda.
Right. The strongest females in this game now are you, Alex, and Jess. If there's some way like you guys can like get on the same page, you don't even have to be friends with each other, just like get on the same page.
So I'm not sure why you're telling me everything, but I appreciate it.
Because I'm out the door. Like there's nothing I can do. I might as well shake things up.
I'm not saying that I believe him 100%, but Dominique and Mark are definitely red flags. Mark has continued to keep his distance from me, and Dominique is just always keeping her distance from everybody, and so I have to tread with caution.
Jess is going to be pissed that I'm like probably doing all this because I didn't tell her.
Well, this honestly works better in her favor.
Yeah.
So here we are, we're ready for the Wednesday night show. We have 3 house guests on tonight. We're ready to have a good time. And now let me introduce Dominique the Dominator. Let's hear it from the audience.
Thank you. I host this talk show every week. Kevin is my very dapper announcer. This week, we're interviewing the nominees.
The first house guest, lovely young lady. Let's give her a big round of applause. Alex from LA.
Welcome! Have a seat. So, hello, Alex. Tell us who you are, where you're from, and a fun fact.
Fun fact about me is that I crochet, knit, play video games.
We'll get into that.
I lived most of my childhood in the Dominican Republic.
Wow. So, hello, Cody. Thanks
what's
for
going on?
joining us. Have a seat. All right, so let's talk about day one. So what's going on in your head? Any not so great impressions that
Paul. I didn't like Paul right off the bat.
Why?
I thought he was loud and brash and like just, I don't know, over the top.
Wow.
Here I am, bud. Here I am.
Do we have any questions before I continue?
If you weren't intimidated as a man or a player, you think you would have lasted longer in this game?
Is that supposed to be like a dig at me, Josh?
No, it's a serious question.
Josh, you don't exist in my book. Oh, I'm not going to give you any more.
I'm a guest asking a question.
I'm not taking any questions from Josh.
Okay.
Okay, we can respect that.
Yeah,
we can respect that.
Asking a question.
Moving into HOH is no secret. There were organically forming teams. And you were the leader.
No, I just wanted to beat Paul.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So was this like an internal inclination, or you had...
First week, I was going to try and take Paul out, and then we're just going to compete from that point on. What's up?
So, was it a decision that was solely based on your own?
There was at least one or two people always involved.
Meaning what? Like you told them, or just one or two people involved?
One or two people always knew about the decision I was going to make.
Which decision is that?
All I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm asking, what decision is that?
That's all I'm saying.
For what?
That's all I'm saying.
One or two people knew which decision?
That's all I'm saying, Mark.
So, the one or two people that knew about every decision that you made, that statement right there is going to help Jess's game.
Are you implying that me just putting out a general statement that you're going to go after Jess now?
I'm just making a statement.
I get where you're going with it because I'm not a dum-dum when you're trying
Neither
to
am I when you
implicate
say one or two people know.
All right. Very well.
Just relax.
Yeah, chill, buddy.
Relax.
Again, I take things personally because
I know you do.
For whatever reason, I think he'd be a man of his word and actually go out like a man.
About what he's done in the last 2 weeks would make you think that?
You know Cody was blowing smoke when he said that about one or two people always knowing.
Dude, he's dropping bombs before he leaves.
Okay.
I'm sure he wanted people to assume that you were one. But this does not change anything.
Absolutely not.
So, now, what I'm more concerned about is Dom referring to us as an organic group. Why would you even go down that line of questioning?
I have no idea what that was all about.
Of course you don't know. Well, none of us know. After this spew, I'm safe. Y'all are not. And whatever she just dropped may not have affected our heads, but it's not our heads we need to worry about. It's the other people who could potentially want HOH.
Dominique's line of questioning was absolutely the stupidest thing I've ever seen. There are obvious cracks going on in this group, and I want to make sure that I maybe crack them a little more so that I can set myself up for when I am no longer safe.
That was not okay.
Look, Dominique, if you keep going down this path, you might just be on the opposite end of a hosting show, aka the exit interview with Julie Chen.
Up next is the live vote and eviction. Alex, Ramses, or Cody. 2 will be safe. 1 will be evicted. Then, an epic battle of endurance begins. Who will become head of household at this crucial point in the game? Stay with us. Time for the live vote and eviction. Alex, Ramses, or Cody? Who will be sent packing? It's time to find out. Let's head to the living room and talk with the nominees. Hello, house guests. Before we begin tonight's live vote, I wanted to let you know that Christmas had her surgery yesterday. All went well. But she has not been cleared medically to leave the hospital yet. However, she will be casting her eviction vote live remotely tonight. With that, It's now time for the live vote in eviction. Alex, Ramses, Cody, in just moments, your housemates will cast their votes to evict live. But before they do, you each have a final chance to sway their votes with one brief statement. Alex, you're first.
Hello everyone, my name is Alex, for those of you who don't know me. Actually, you all know me, hopefully, and know me well enough to keep me in this house. This has been one of the greatest experiences of my life, and I'm so excited to be here. I trust that all of you know me well enough and have seen me compete to know that I deserve to be here and fight for a place. Please do not cast your votes to evict me tonight, because I plan to stay and compete against all of you in a good competitive nature. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Ramses?
Okay, guys, I was put in this position by myself, which really sucks, so I'm hoping you guys don't vote to evict me. I'm loving the time I've got to spend with you guys, and I really, really, really want more time with you guys. So, yeah, please don't take me out on the day that I put myself up on the block, because that would suck severely. Thank you.
Thank you, Ramses. Cody?
Paisley, love and miss you, kiddo. Don't be a beta. Jessica, thanks for standing side by side with me. I'm extremely humbled. I'm going to be bummed. I'm going to miss you a lot.
Thank you, Cody. Thank you all. All right, it's now time for the live voting to begin. The 3 nominees are not allowed to vote. Paul, as current head of household, you will only vote in the event of a tie. One at a time, the rest of you will enter the diary room and cast your vote to evict. Jessica, you're up first. Please go to the diary room. Jessica is in a very public showmance with Cody, so which of the other two will she vote to evict? Hi, Jessica.
Hi, gorgeous.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Ramses.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kevin cast a mystery vote last week. Will he do the same tonight? Hi, Kevin.
Hey, Julie, how you doing tonight?
I'm well, thank you. Please cast your vote to evict.
I cast to evict Ramses. Happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julie. Have a good night.
Let's now join Christmas live on the phone from her hospital room. Christmas, hello.
Hi, Julie.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling better as minutes go on.
All right. Well, you know we're in the middle of the live vote, so I do need to ask you to please cast your vote to evict.
Yes, ma'am. I cast my vote. I vote to evict Ramses.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The vote is 0 votes to evict Alex, 3 votes to evict Ramses, and no votes to evict Cody. The rest of the votes, plus the live eviction, when we return. Stay with us. Are currently voting live to evict either Alex, Ramses, or Cody. So far, it's 0 votes to evict Alex, 3 votes to evict Ramses, and no votes to evict Cody. Let's continue with the live vote. Raven joined her allies last week and abandoned Cody. Her vote should be an obvious one. Hi, Raven.
Hey, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Cody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dominique's talk show helped Cody shake up the house, but did it shake up her vote? Hi, Dominique.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Cody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cody publicly blew up Mark's game. Will Mark return the favor tonight? Hello, Mark.
Hey, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Cody.
Thank you.
Yep.
Jason shared a lily pad with Cody this week. Does he have any allegiance for his fellow frog? Hi, Jason.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
Wish it would have worked out better for you, but I vote to evict Cody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Josh has made no secret of how he feels about Cody. His vote should not be a secret either. Hi, Josh.
What's up, Julie?
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Cody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Elena felt blindsided by Cody's actions last week. Was it enough for her to want him evicted? Hi, Elena.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Cody.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It's official. With 6 votes to evict Cody, Cody will leave the house tonight. But let's see how Matt votes. Hi, Matt.
What's up, Julie?
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Cody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Julie.
All of the votes are in. Let's give the news to the house guests. House guests, the votes are in. When I reveal the vote, the evicted house guest will have just a few moments to say goodbye, gather his or her belongings, and walk out the front door. With 0 votes to evict, Alex, you're safe, which means it's between Ramses and Cody. By a vote of 7-3, Cody, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Bang. Taking her away. I'm just joking. Hey, will you be my girlfriend?
That was.
Well, very interesting.
It was pretty interesting.
It wasn't.
That's so weird. I think that's weird.
Of course he didn't say goodbye.
I'm sorry for you. It's okay.
Crazy, man.
Got anything, girl?
There you are.
This part doesn't have. But like this part, that part is real. The scratchy part. Yeah.
Well, that's one.
Well, let's just start with what you whispered to Jessica. You asked her to be your girlfriend? Is this,
You guys got that, huh?
Yeah. Oh, please. We have microphones everywhere. So this is a real relationship, one that you hope to pursue outside the house.
Absolutely.
Well, at least there's that.
Yeah.
From your short time in the house.
Right.
Let's talk about the game. It seemed like just a short time ago, you appeared to be set. You had an alliance of 9. You were running that house. It looked like for weeks you were going to be safe.
Right.
But you on your own decided to blindside Paul. What was the thinking behind not telling anyone about that move?
Because I knew somebody was going to try and talk me out of it. I wanted it to be a big move. I wanted it to be my decision. So I went with it.
You seem strong-minded. I don't think someone would have been able to talk you out of it.
No, but I also didn't want them to forewarn him either, because he's really good at game in the game and talking to people, so I didn't want him to already be in their ears before it actually happened.
But you didn't even tell Jessica. What was that? Why?
I knew she was going to be pissed off about it. Can I say that? I knew she was going to be mad about it. I mean, she's already mad at like every decision I made in this game. She's called me the worst player in Big Brother history multiple times.
You're already like a married couple.
I know, yeah. So, I mean, her game's going to be a lot better without me, I guarantee it.
But then when Paul pulled out that pendant of protection on the spot, you went after someone else who everyone in the house thought was in your alliance. Christmas thought she was in the gang.
Right.
Why go after one of your own so early?
Paul and Christmas were like on the outside fray of, you know, what I called like the couples in Dom. And I don't know, Christmas was so high anxiety and high emotion. Anytime she was around, you could just feel it in the group. Everyone was just, would lose their calm. So I knew, and she was also close to Paul. So once I went after Paul,
I had to go after Christmas.
But didn't you think, at least for a while, you could trust her?
Yeah, I mean, she was good to go in my book on multiple levels. But, I mean, my weeks, I was a third of the way into nominating, like, the entire house. So, I mean, I literally had to take, like, week 1 strategy, put the week 4 strategy in week 1, and I just kept moving it down the line. Like, I had no time to think about it. I mean, I was literally a third of the way into nominating, like, the cast.
When Paul first nominated you, we didn't see you campaign. It almost appeared like you threw in the towel, which does not seem like Cody's style, but in the last 24 hours, you started to stir things up.
Right.
And you made accusations. Why?
I don't know. Just, I mean, I wasn't going to completely throw in the towel. Paul had these guys, I mean, they're like groupies to him in there. Like, Paul tells a story, and it's like, tell another one, Paul, tell another one. I mean, the guy holds court in there, so I knew instantly once, and I could see it during that HOH competition. It was basically a team competition where they just helped Paul out with the tickets, and that's when I knew all my loyalty was gone with these guys. Once I had no power, they wanted nothing to do with me and everything to do with Paul.
He has a good social game. You are very strong.
Yeah.
Physically, you're good at competitions. You're not stupid. Do you have a social game?
I swear I do, but with those people, and they're like, I swear there's no loyalty in like most of those people, so they're just going to keep bouncing from person to person. I should have thought more with my mind instead of my heart, but that's the way I play.
If you could do, all right, well then, is that what you would do over? If you could do anything over again, what would it be?
I would take the same risks. I just hate that den of temptation. That's the only thing that really got me was, I mean, Paul literally has 3 weeks of unfettered safety. That means he can play in all competitions and still have that safety. So I thought it was a cheat. I didn't like it, but it is what it is. I took the chance, and I don't regret it.
Well, what if we said we gave you a second chance?
You're lying.
Lying, am I? There is yet another twist in the game that you and everyone in the house is unaware of. Next week, you, Cameron, remember Cameron? He was voted out a few minutes ago. You, Cameron, Jillian, and next week's evictee will get the chance to battle back your way into the game. You game? I see revenge in those eyes. So, you might get a second chance at the $500,000 prize. We're ready for you. Sound good?
Are you guys ready? Jeez. I don't know.
We're not.
I didn't think I was going to come out with anybody even cheering. I'm surprised by all this.
Stay right there.
Sure.
Don't go away. Up next, an epic battle of endurance will determine who rises to power. Who will become the new head of household? Stay with us. Free from the threat of eviction, the HOH must put 2 nominees on the chopping block. Let's head to the backyard and get things started. House guests, power's up for grabs. Paul, as outgoing head of household, you are not eligible to compete. And just so you know, even though Christmas is not here tonight, if she was here, she would not have been medically cleared to participate for this HOH. This competition is called Space Cadets, and the concept is simple. Hang on for dear life. The last house guest standing on the arm of the Big Brother space station will become the new head of household. Does everyone understand?
Yeah.
Great, because this competition starts now.
Yeah, baby! This is not lit, you guys! Not lit! Wow. King already. Yeah.
We'll rejoin this all-important head of household competition in just a moment. But first, voting is still open for this week's Den of Temptation. Here's how to vote.
It's time for America's Vote. You can vote to tempt the house guest of your choice inside the Den of Temptation. Each temptation offers an advantage that could help them in the game. But remember, it also comes with a consequence that will affect one or more of their housemates. The third temptation is the halting hex. Who do you want to receive this week's temptation? Go to cbs.com/bbvote for all the details and to vote now. Remember, a house guest can only be tempted inside the Den of Temptation once, so choose wisely. For free online voting, go to cbs.com/bbvote. Maximum 10 online votes per day. Votes will be accepted until July 19, 2017 at 8:59 a.m. Pacific Time.
Welcome back to Big Brother. Tune in Sunday to see the conclusion of this ongoing HOH competition and to see who the new HOH nominates for eviction. Then on Wednesday, could the Veto change the nominees for a third week in a row? And next Thursday, it's another live vote and eviction. Plus, find out which house guest will be tempted in the final Den of Temptation of the summer. And then, a week from tomorrow, on Friday, July 21st, it's the Battle Back Showdown episode where Cameron, Jillian, Cody, and next week's evictee will fight for a chance to get back into the house. And in a Big Brother first, the house guests will get the chance to stop their return to the game. Head to cbs.com/bb19 right now to subscribe to CBS All Access and to watch the ongoing Head of Household competition play out live. And don't miss Big Brother After Dark tonight and every night only on Pop. Find your channel at poptv.com. For now, let's return to the backyard and check in on the house guests. House guests, how's everyone doing?
Yeah!
Well, I suggest you hold on tight. And remember, in space, even Big Brother can't hear you scream. Good night, house guests.
People better start dropping! People better start crying!